Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Taz. This is going to be a special video as I'm going to share with you all the recipe for making one of the most popular Indian sweets. So it's going to be Gulab Jamun. You will find the sweet on the dessert menu of almost all Indian restaurants, and it's made during special occasions and festivals. So Gulab is a Persian Hindi word meaning rose. So we'll be adding rose water to the sugar syrup, and Jamun is defined as fried delicacy in sugar syrup. Gulab Jamuns resembles to donut holes. So basically these are fried dough balls soaked in sugar syrup. So for making the dough balls, we have to use solidified milk or khoya. So that's available at almost all Indian stores. It will be in frozen form. So you will find it in the frozen section in the Indian stores. Solidified milk or khoya is the key ingredient for making the dough balls, and we'll be frying them in oil. After that, we have to make sugar syrup seasoned with saffron, rose water and cardamom. So guys, let's get started and let's make this delicious and decadent Gulab Jamun. The key ingredient for making Gulab Jamun is khoya or solidified milk. So this is store-bought. I got it from the Indian store. So this is 370 grams. I'm only going to take 1 cup. That is around 170 grams. So I'm going to half this. So this will be found at the frozen section in the Indian store. So I have thawed this at room temperature for a few hours. So it has thawed well. I'm only taking half of this, around 170 gram or 1 cup. So I'm going to cut this into small pieces, and after that we'll be making into crumbs. So by cutting into small pieces, it will be much easier. Making homemade khoya or solidified milk is not that hard. All we need is full fat or whole milk, and then cook it over low heat till the milk has reduced and the milk solids will separate. So that's basically khoya. So this is unsweetened khoya. I have cut into small cubes, adding that into a large bowl. Using your hand, let's break the khoya and make into crumbs. I'm going to use this wooden masher, or if you have a wooden spatula, you can use that and make into crumbs. So this is much easier. The khoya will break into really small crumbs. Here is the khoya crumbs. So I've taken 1 cup, add that to a large bowl. Adding 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Next, let's add 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour. Give everything a good mix and try to powder the khoya crumbs. To make into a dough, let's add water. So I'm adding water little by little. So I'll be adding total 3 tablespoons water. After each addition, mix it well till it forms a smooth dough. You can also use your knuckles to knead the dough so that it will turn soft. Here is the soft dough. So next, let's make into small balls. So I was able to make 9 balls out of this dough. Between the palm of your hands, keep rotating the balls so that it will turn smooth. So there shouldn't be any cracks on the surface. You can also grease your hands with ghee or oil. Here are the khoya balls. So with this recipe, I was able to make 9 balls. Cover the balls with a damp cloth or kitchen paper towel and keep it aside. Next, let's make the sugar syrup. So I have placed a saucepan over medium heat, going to add 1.5 cups sugar. So I was out of granulated white sugar, so I've added powdered sugar. So if you have granulated white sugar, please add that. So to this, going to add 1.5 cups water. Let the sugar dissolve completely in water. So next, I'm also going to season this with a few pinches of saffron. Next, adding 1/4 teaspoon ground cardamom. If you don't have ground cardamom, you can smash or crush 2 whole cardamoms and add that. So give everything a good mix and let the sugar dissolve completely in water. Next, going to add 1/4 teaspoon rose water or essence. So 1/4 teaspoon should be good. Do not add more than that. It will be very intense. So give everything a good mix and let this cook for a few minutes. Sugar has completely dissolved in water, so I have reduced the heat to low and let's simmer it for a couple more minutes. So we don't want the sugar syrup to be too thick. It has to be slightly thick, that's all. So this is good. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat and keep it covered. Next, let's fry the Khoya balls in oil. So I have placed a frying pan over medium heat, adding oil. So let the oil turn hot. Keep the heat to medium. So after the oil has turned hot, let's drop the balls into the oil and let's deep fry the balls till they turn golden brown in color. Using a slotted spoon, gently flip the balls so that all the sides will be evenly fried. We need to ensure the heat is at medium. If we keep the heat too high, the outside of the balls will turn golden brown really fast and the inside will be undercooked. This looks perfect. They got the beautiful golden brown color. So I'm going to transfer to a plate lined with kitchen paper towel. So any excess oil will be absorbed into the kitchen paper towel. Allow the fried Khoya balls to cool down for a few minutes. Fried Khoya balls have cooled down, so I'm going to place them on a dessert bowl. Let's pour the sugar syrup over the Khoya balls. Submerge the balls in the sugar syrup and allow it to soak for at least 2 to 3 hours. That's when the balls will absorb the sugar syrup and it will turn moist and will feel the sweetness and the other flavors from the sugar syrup. I know it's tempting to enjoy this right away. If we have this right away, we wouldn't feel the sweetness and the flavors from the sugar syrup. So be patient, it's totally worth the wait. Here's how the inside looks like. It's perfectly cooked and it's moist after soaking in the sugar syrup. So dip it in the sugar syrup and enjoy it. It will just melt into your mouth. It's that delicious and so heavenly. Here you have it, guys, rich and delicious gulab jamuns soaked in sugar syrup. So this is a very easy recipe. All we need is solidified milk or khoya, which is available at most of the Indian stores. So once we have that, we can make the dough balls, and then making sugar syrup is super easy. So guys, do give this recipe a try. It tastes really delicious, and also it will make a perfect sweet or dessert for special occasions. So give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care, and bye.